Thank you for joining the Kingly Love podcast. This is Frederick. Here we focus on positivity, hope, and most importantly, an encouraging and loving message. So, we have a video here that we're going to react to. It says Jordan Peterson drops the red pill on a woman that has hit the wall. Okay, pretty interesting. Okay. So, I'm going to remain neutral and then we'll watch the video and then we'll find out if we can get something positive out of this video as a way of encouraging uh, someone that needs encouragement or somebody that needs hope. Okay. Now, keep in mind, you can always find something positive out of any sort of situation. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's find out what's happening here.
Young women are taught badly that the most important thing that they'll do in their life is their career, and that's simply not true. It's not true for most people, and it's certainly not true for most women.
I certainly wasn't taught that myself. I feel like I'm doing quite well in my career, but I still have pressure.
Okay, she says that she was not taught as a woman to focus on her career. Now, to be quite honest, I think most women now are taught to go to school, to get a job, so that they can become independent of men. That's the truth, right? But if you go to school or you have an education or you have a career, that does not necessarily mean it's a bad thing. Okay, so you simply have to be able to do both things at the same time. When I say both things, I mean you have to, get a career, but you also have to keep in mind that, it's beneficial to you to have a husband, children, to have a family around you. Okay, there's no reason why you can't do both things at the same time. Okay, let's continue.
Pressures, people who are saying, when are you actually going to succeed properly by having a baby?
Yeah.
I kind of find that slightly offensive. I'm 38.
Oh, wow. Okay, so she says that she is 38 years old, and obviously you have people near her asking her when is she's going to have babies and a family. The truth of the matter is, we are put on this earth to procreate. Okay, so whether you are a scientist, a reporter, um, somebody that washes dishes, or somebody that works with computers, all of these are really occupations. They are means to an end for you to provide food to your family. But the overall goal of humanity is to procreate. Okay, so it's important to have a family. There's nothing wrong with that. So I don't think she should be upset. But now that she's 38 years old, in the hopes of remaining positive, I would say that there's a possibility that she could have children. Maybe, if she wants to, but it seems like she's made a choice not to want children. Okay, but if she wants to, there's always hope. Maybe she can adopt, you know, but maybe that's not what she wants. She's made a choice not to want a family, a husband, kids, being by yourself. And to be quite honest, I find it really awkward to focus on a job where you have to get up every morning, go to that work, have a boss tell you what to do, when to get off work, and you're going to be stuck in traffic, and then you have deadlines, and all of this stress. This is your happiness. I'm lost of words here. You cannot find your happiness in a job or in a career. Having to answer to people all your life, and because of that, you decide not to have a family. That seems strange to me. But let's keep on moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've got through my early 30s without almost luckily, when I look at what my friends have to deal with their children, I almost feel a little bit.
She said once you look at what her friend have to deal with their children, she feels as though now she's lucky. To be quite honest, all of us have faults. Children have faults that you have to deal with. But the truth of the matter is, adults, even us as grown ups, we have our mistakes that we have to fix. So it's not, a bad thing to have children that have, certain things that need to be corrected, because even ourselves, we have things in our life that needs to be corrected. All right, let's keep on watching.
Blessed. What do you say to that?
Well, I would say that it starts to get pretty lonesome in life after 45 if you don't have a family. And so it's easy to consider the utility of an intense career, and like you have a very high quality career too. That's something that marks you out from let's say more typical people, and perhaps that's worth more of a sacrifice. But you're going to live till you're 90 in all likelihood, and it's not easy to consider your life across its entire span. And there's something to be said for developing a very close-knit, intimate community around you if you can manage it. You have children, and then you have grandchildren, and that, to me, what I've experienced in my life, although I've had a very productive career and a very interesting career, it's definitely been the case for me that my family has been more and more important to me as I've got older, and I don't think that that's a uncommon experience. Most young women are taught badly that the most important thing that they'll do in their life is their career, and that's simply not true. It's not.
Okay, so here you have it. But it has a point. The older you grow, right, you get older, 45, 50, you begin to, realize that you need others. You need other people. And why would you focus solely, when I say solely, why would you only focus on a career? What is so special about a career? Let's say you want to be a journalist. What is so special about getting up in the morning at a certain time? You have to show up at a certain time. You have to do this, you have to do that. Or you have a boss that's going to tell you what to do, when you should take your lunch, how long your lunch is going to be. And then after that, you have to get up at a specific time. Like I mentioned, you have deadlines, and then you repeat the same thing over and again, and you feel basically like a slave. Why is that what you choose over family? If the question is independence, I will say it's best to do both things. Get a career, but also look for a husband, have a child, have some children, have a family. Because sooner or later, your brothers, your sisters that you count on to help you, they're going to move to different states, or they're going to have their own families, their own problems they have to deal with. And then you'll find yourself alone. And the more you get older, you have sickness that comes in, and, you need help moving, and you need someone, Thanksgiving, holidays, and You need somebody to talk to. It's good to have a family. There's absolutely nothing wrong with having a family. Okay? So, if you are in this particular situation, I will encourage you to look forward to have a family. Look forward to have a family. Look forward to have a husband. Look forward to have children, a community, relationships, people around you that you can count on, just as you would like for them to count on you. You can count on them also. That's life. We are put here to procreate and have relationships. Okay, so hopefully this advice you take in consideration. It is a good thing to have a family. It's also a good thing to have a career. You are able to do many things at once. Okay, I believe you are able to do many things at once. Everybody does it. Okay, and then please don't put your career above relationships and a family. Because trust me, it's not fun to have someone to tell you all the time what to do, when to take your lunch, and how long your lunch is going to be, right? I believe you agree with me. But this is the positive advice that I have for you. So, taking consideration of having a family is a good thing. All right? And I have not asked you this, so I'm going to take the time to do so. Please take a moment to like and subscribe. I'll give you a second to do that. And I believe that you have done so. Thank you so much for your support. And again, don't forget, it's important to have a family. It's important to have relationships. It's important to be happy. Treat others as you would like to be treated. And take care of yourself. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.